Good morning. Nothing but praises. How many people came to the first responder appreciation? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I have some thank yous. I want to thank the diversions committee and Billy for putting that on, Sybil for making the wonderful cakes, and a host of people who made all those cookies. I don't have all the names, but that was a lot of cookies, so I know there was a lot of baking done. So that was wonderful, and thank you all for being a part of that. Makes me very proud to be a part of something like that. Today, yes, thank you. You see all these beautiful people sitting over here? This is the reason, this is the heart and soul right here of keeping this place up, keeping everything done. These are all your staff, and I'm going to introduce them one by one and bring them up here so you can see our faces, and there's a few new faces out there that maybe you haven't seen. So Craig Barrett, community groundskeeper. He's been with the company 2 years in December. Come on up, Craig. Those of you who've seen Craig around, you know he's got a great smile. He's always happy, seems to be working, happy, smiling. So just give him a big smile. Thank you. No, stay up here. Come on over. You're not getting off that easy. Nope. Everybody knows Sherry. She's our housekeeper extraordinaire, and she has been with the company for 8 years. She says 11 years. I apologize. They have the wrong hire date on her paperwork. So everybody give a good round of applause for Sherry. Jim Carbaugh, Courtesy Patrol. He locks up our buildings and opens our buildings for us. So when you come up here in the morning and the building's open, it's because he got up super early and opened it for you. And his lovely wife, Jan. Jan works weekends in the business office for the RV. She checks people in, and we are so thankful. And that's during season, so her position is seasonal. She's not working right now, but we can't wait to have her back. We miss her. And Heather Dean, community office manager. Been with the company for 4 years. Now, everybody used to see her beautiful smiling face sitting out front, and now she's moved back to the office. So some people go, oh, you're still here? Yes, she is still here, and we still are so thankful for that. So big round of applause for Heather. Terrell's not here this morning. He had a doctor's appointment, but a lot of you know him. He's been with the company now for 7 years. So even though he's not here, let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Isaac. Isaac is the maintenance supervisor, just recently promoted when Cal retired. Isaac's been with the company 5 years, and he takes great care of the buildings now and making sure lights get replaced when they're out, and too many things to list, and we are very thankful for Isaac, so let's have a big round of applause. Al Goldberg, pool monitor. Now, Al's been with the company for 7 years, and he's got a hard job because he works weekends and holidays. When we all get the day off, this is when Al is working. So we appreciate that very much. So I'm finding out some of these hire dates are wrong. I apologize. 10 years. And Judy, pool monitor, same thing. She helps Al take care of the pools on weekends and holidays, and I'm assuming then 10 years would be the same for Judy. So big round of applause for Al and Judy, because it's hard to find somebody who wants to work on weekends and especially on holidays, so we are most thankful for them, and they keep our pool beautiful. Rolando. Rolando's a community groundskeeper. He started out with us part-time, just seasonal, and then was able to get a full-time position, and he's been here for a year now. We're thankful to have him. Big round of applause for Rolando. Reggie. Reggie's a new face that you guys might not recognize. Reggie is one of our seasonal groundkeepers. We hired two groundskeepers for the summertime to help keep up because, as we all know, everything grows 10 times faster in the summer than it does in the winter, so we need extra people. So welcome, Reggie. Cliff Howell. If you go to football games, you might recognize him. He works out with the Sebring High School football. He's big with that, and he's community groundskeeper. He's been with us for 6 months now. We're thankful to have him. Big round of applause for Cliff. Gary Jean-Pierre, Assistant Community Manager, 31 years. We cannot say enough about the knowledge that Gary has and how thankful we are to have Gary here. So big round of applause for Gary. Orlando Jones, Community Groundskeeper. Orlando is another new face you might not recognize because he's another one of our seasonal employees here for the summer to help keep the grounds beautiful. Big round of applause for Orlando. James is also not here today. James is out on temporary medical leave right now, but a lot of you know James, and James has been with the company. In December will be 11 years. So please, a big round of applause for James. Michael Lofa, Community Groundskeeper. He will be here 2 years in October. Mike is a very hard worker, and we're very thankful to have him. Big round of applause for Michael. Cheyenne Mills, Community Office Assistant. 2 years in December. This is the beautiful smiling face you see when you enter the office. And sometimes she takes a bit of a beating, and we're sorry for that. And we're so thankful to have her. And she's always smiling no matter what happens. Thank you, Cheyenne. Billy, Recreational Director, 1 year in December. Has been a year already. That's crazy. Billy's doing a phenomenal job. We are so happy to have her on the crew. She has, like she said before, she's not going to fill Janet's shoes because it's not possible, but she's walking among you and doing a great job. So we appreciate Billy very much. Mike Woods, Maintenance Technician. Mike has been with the company for 4 years. And Mike also recently got certified pool operator, so he also takes care of the pool during the week. And so we are very thankful for that. Big round of applause for Mike. And then, as you know, 4-Star is the sales department that Hometown America partners with in the office. So Teresa's fairly new to the company. She started in April. She's the office manager for 4-Star Homes, and I'd like to invite Teresa to come up as well. As you can see, it takes all of us on a daily basis, and two that aren't even here, to keep things going. And it is a job. We all love our jobs, and I've asked if anybody wants to say anything that they're thankful for, and I want to start. I'm thankful for this community, being a part of this community, because I do believe Tanglewood is the best community I've ever worked at, and I appreciate that I'm here. And also, Hometown America. Some of you have heard me say this, and some of you have not. Hometown America is the first company I have ever worked for. My youngest daughter is 13. Until I came to work for Hometown America, I was never able to have insurance for her. I could not afford it. It cost more than I made. Hometown America has a wonderful insurance program for all of their employees, full-time employees, and for that I am most thankful, because as we all know how important insurance is, and it is huge. And to have that right here in Highlands County, there are not many jobs that offer some of the benefits that Hometown America offers their employees. So I am more than thankful to have this job for the benefits especially. And I think that Gary wants to say a few words. So I'm going to invite him up now so he can talk to you for a few moments. Ask the crew if they want to stay. If anybody wants to say anything, to stay up here, but if not, you can go ahead and have a seat.
Well, good morning, Tanglewood residents. Actually, she put me on the spot because I was not expecting to say anything this morning. But having put on the spot, what can I say? I got to go. Uh, anyway, for me, I'm very thankful for Hometown America. As you all may or may not know, some 7 years ago when they acquired this community, uh, myself and Hometown America had parted ways at that point. In no time, probably I'll say in 2 weeks, they were asking me to come back to work for them, which is what I wanted anyway. Because they had interviewed me for another job as a construction director for 12 of their communities, and I wanted no part of it because I got 2 sons here that plays football at the time and still do, and I wanted to be a part of that. So I wanted to be here in Sebring and not on the road, and they called me back and offered me my job back, which I was most thankful for, and even up till today, still thankful, still growing strong. It has been, for me, a long journey, but I have worked alongside the best of the best, especially the one to my left here, which is a people person, great manager, great communicator, and she get the jobs done. She get the job done. So, thank you. And I'm amazed and very pleased to the fact of HOA members or the board members have engaged in helping us manage this community by bringing awareness to us in things that we might have overlooked otherwise. And I'm very thankful for that. Now, also, I have said before that we depended on the entire community to help us manage this property, and you guys have done a great job. Sometimes we might think that it is put the wrong way, or we go about it not in the chain of command, but nevertheless, want you all to know that I would like each and every eyes here to help Tammy and I run this operation effectively. And I think overall you guys does a great job in pointing out things to us that we might have overlooked, like I said earlier. We have a little issue with the gate. Another time we'll talk about it. We're still debugging the thing. I think it's very simple, but it has turned out to be very complicated. But we're working on it. And you guys might notice for the past several days, exit gate has been staying up. We have a little issue with it. We expect to get it operational no later than by Wednesday of this week. Now, I took extra days just for precautionary situation, so I did not say we're going to get it fixed today and then we have another glitch. So I'll say by Wednesday p.m. it should be all taken care of. And I'd like to thank our entire staff for the great job they've been doing over the years. My objective to this property is to have the most beautiful well machine, grease machine runs in the entire Central Florida, if not entire United States. That's what our goal is, to provide you with the best community that money can buy. And I think our staff here does a great job in contributing to that effect, and we want to thank them for that. And I also wanted to thank each and every one of you for taking the time this morning to sit with us and listen to me gabbing. And once again, I'd like to thank every one of you for the opportunity that I have had to be part of this staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. I'm going to go ahead and ask Billy to come on up now, and she'll go over all the activities and stuff. I just wanted to keep this short and sweet today so we could get the staff back to their hard work before it starts raining, because I'm seeing that we might get a lot of rain this week. So thank you, everyone. I love being with Tanglewood. It's a great community, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Stay dry, and I will see you next Monday at coffee if you don't come to the office or I don't see you out and about during the week. No, I don't think I will see you next Monday at coffee. It's Labor Day, isn't it? So the staff will not be here for Labor Day. We will have that day off. So I apologize about that.